Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDHS. Tonight, we're bringing you some volleyball action as the Macomb Bombers are taking on the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans. John Burton will be on the call with you here tonight. Of course, we'll start with the JV game and then work our way into the varsity contest. Of course, tomorrow night we have the highly anticipated regional matchup of the Macomb Bombers and the Southeastern Suns. That one should be a good one. We'll, of course, have that game right here on TSSR as well. You're going to make sure to tune into that one. But here tonight, on our hands, Bombers, Spartans, kicking off on a chilly Tuesday afternoon. Very, very nice outside today. My second class today got canceled out at Western, so I just took the afternoon, went, sat in the park for about an hour and a half waiting for the gates to open here so I could come set up. It was quite nice out there as we're getting ready to get things going here. We'll try to get starting lineups as they run out onto the court as well for both of these squads. As it appears I'm missing my clipboard. Or maybe I never had one to begin with. Hard to tell. Trying to find this last bomber on my score sheet that I haven't got marked down starting. That would be 19. There we go. So starting out there for the Bombers, libero Taylor Baldy, number 10 Abby Quick-Collin, number 19 Kinley Sloan, number 21 Reagan Knowles, number 22 Kendall Field, and number 32 Megan Redding. Out there for BPC, number 20 Jules Krebs, number 27 that's Justice Kleindens. Number 5, Aubrey English. Number 6, Brindley Beekman. Missing a couple of libero is number 38. I believe that's Autumn Coulter on the roster. Southern Miss numbered there. Baldy will dig this one up. We'll call a bump sets to the outside. This one tapped over the net. Popped up there, BPC scrambling, trying to send it back through. Can't get it across. First points of the game will go to the Bombers. And that'll set back Reagan Knowles to serve it away for Macomb. Her team enjoying a 1-point lead. Can't ask for a much better start. Number 33, Mariah Taylor, has checked in for BPC. As Knowles' serve will go into the net. Service error and a side out. Ball back to Bushnell. Coulter will come back to serve. Jules Krebs just checked into the front row for Beekman. Baldy Kala back to the outside once again. This one partially off the block. Dug out by Coulter. Bump set there, a little bit of miscommunication. Bush was able to get the free ball back across. This set into the net. Nice job by Kwakali, able to tap it down, but a better job by BPC as it looks like they actually called a lift there. Didn't catch that at first. Point for Macomb. Or excuse me, they called it on Macomb, so it'll be point Bushnell. All over the place here tonight to start off. That one was pushed through by Sloan on the Bomber side. This one set back to the outside once again. A little bit of a misstep there, but Field is able to send it back across. This one fought for in the middle. That's going to hit the top of the tape and drop back down on the Bushnell side. Another side out for Macomb. We're tied up at 2. The libero Baldy now back serving for the Bombers. Floater there, Coulter, excuse me, is able to get it up to the net. That one dumped across. Bukala sets back overhead. This one tapped through by Megan Redding, and that'll be good for a Bombers kill. Service point for Baldy. Kill for Reading. A little bit of a missed pass there. Beekman's able to keep it alive, and Taylor's able to help it across. Kokala back to the outside once again. Field will hit it off the arms of Coulter. I think Coulter got kind of trapped in that position on whether or not she wanted to let it go, but she was already too far in. 4-2 in favor of Macomb. Baldy, another hard serve. That one is played over by Bushnell. Forced to send a free ball. Kokala set to the outside once again. A little bit miss set there. Field's able to help it across with a free ball. That pass close to the net. Taylor this time on the outside. Taps over the top of the blocks. Macomb's right there. Kokala sets outside once again. That was for Reading. Wasn't quite ready for it that time. Another point for Bushnell. 4-3 in favor of Macomb. Short serve there. Nice job digging up. Pass goes into the net, and Macomb's able to keep it alive. Taylor sends that one into the net, partially off the tape. Baldy bump sets outside Field. Nice attack there, Kendall Field. She'll pick up her first kill of the game. Hit that one from way out. Was able to find a nice home for it cross court. Claire Thompson and Brooklyn Lyles will check in now for the Bombers. Lyles will come back to serve. The lefty on this Bombers JV squad. His first serve will go into the net. So we've seen a couple service errors so far here out of Macomb. Yeah, we are very early here in set number 1, but that's definitely something you got to clean up. Taylor floats this serve. Pass goes into the net. Macomb can't get it returned. And we're tied up at 5. Service point for Taylor. Taylor, once again, Field up for Lyles to Elby in the middle, who hit it too strong and out of bounds. Another service point for Taylor, and the Spartans starting to roll a little bit here. Charging for Lyles outside. Thompson, nice job there by Claire Thompson. She picks up the kill. Reva Keppen will come into the game. Field is back at the service line. 6-6 is our score here at MHS as Field serve will go out of bounds. Another service error for the Bombers. That's 3 so far here in set number 1. Starbuck, the sophomore, will check in for Macomb as well. This is Lyles now, sets it out for Elby, who's able to hit it across. Bushnell, trouble there, can't get it across, then the allowance of 4 hits, so Macomb will get the side out back and tie up the game. Elby will come back to serve as Sloan checks back in to the front row for the Bombers. Elby's able to get this serve through. Coulter, free ball, and Thompson was there trying to send it back the other way, but couldn't keep it in bounds. Bushnell with the 1-point advantage. This one's set to the middle. A couple Bombers trying to help it through there. This one to the outside. Kleinen's hit to swing at it. Over to Lyles. Back on the other side for Keppen, who will hit that one out of bounds. Biggest lead of the game for BPC, up to 2 now, 9-7. Here in set number 1. High serve there. Baldy's able to come up and get it. Bump set to the middle for Keppen. Bushnell's going to have to track this one down. Can they get it back through? They cannot. Good hustle there, just couldn't cap it off at the end. Nice job there by Bushnell, able to get the free ball through. This one set to the outside. Keppen once again off the tops of blocks and down. Big swing there from Reva Keppen will tie us up at 9. And what has been a closely contested set number 1 here. This is Quacala serving for the Bombers. That one tapped back through by Redding. Bushnell will set to the middle. That was English on the attack. Couldn't help it across. Macomb will recapture the lead as they push into double digits. They're up to 10. Quacala's serve will go between the arms of Coulter back there for BPC. So that'll be a service ace for Quacala. Looking to extend her team's lead a little bit more, and she'll do just that with back-to-back aces. Quacala now starting to make things happen on the service line. The serve will go off Coulter. Beekman will bring it to the outside. This is Kleinitz helping it through. This one bumps to the front row. Quick set to the middle. Drop back down. Pass goes into the net. Can't keep it alive. That was Sloan up there in the middle for the Bombers. And here now you see Macomb starting to pull away a little bit. BPC looking for a side out, trying to slow down the momentum. Quacala, another nice serve there. Pass will go into the net. Another service point for Macomb, and we'll have our first timeout of the game. We'll take a quick break as well. Bombers lead BPC by 5 here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Five-point advantage for Macomb. Kleinitz will hit that one through, and a little bit of a miss hit there by Macomb. Will be a Bushnell side out. Quacala sets this one up for Keppen on the outside. Bushnell can't get it returned. Macomb remains in the lead by 5. More issues there by Bushnell. Macomb will take the 2-point lead. Sorry, trying to deal with something in the chat there real quick. Nice serve there. Beekman's able to pop it up. This one's going to be helped through by English. Quacala back to the middle. Quick set to the middle, and Field will hit it out of bounds. Late side out now for Bushnell. 17-11 is the score. Coulter's serve will fly back out of bounds. Another service error and a side out. Baldy back serving. This one brought to the outside for Krebs, who's able to help it through. It'll be on Kokala to tap it back across. Nice thought forward, and Bushnell can't keep it up. 19-11 is the score now in favor of Macomb. This set was pretty closely contested throughout the early stages, but Macomb is really taking the advantage here, and Baldy will pick up an ace to push the lead out even further. Field over to Koala, back out to Field, taps it across, up over the tops of the blocks. And they're gonna call 2 hits there on Bushnell. So a 10-point lead now for Macomb. Baldy serve will force a free ball out of BPC. That one hit through in the middle by Elby. It'll be another kill for her. 11-point lead for Macomb High and the Bombers. (22-11). Baldy serve, that pass up. Will roll around the basketball hoop, just sat up there for a second. They're gonna let that play. Everyone in the team kind of just sat there for a second as they waited up in the rafters for it to come down. This one, Taylor, up over the tape, and Macomb's not able to return, so a little bit of late life here for Bushnell. 23-12. Got to run off a few points here in a row to keep things close, and that's a nice start there for Beekman with the ace. (23-13), a little more issues there on the serve. Call looks to dump this time, and that'll catch Bushnell off guard just enough to score the point. (24-13). Beekman will set to the outside, and Taylor can't help it through. And that's how set number 1 will come to an end. Bombers take this one over the Spartans, 25-13. That'll send us to set number 2. We'll be back right after this.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today. And make your...
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
MDH Sport Medicine Rehab is just not for the athlete. We see a variety of ages, getting them from having pain to no pain to get back to their normal activities and their prior level of function.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH, they're all good. You get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here at Macomb High, Bombers took set number 1, 25-13 over the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans. Again, the Bombers were really able to clean up a lot of the mistakes that they made earlier on in that set, especially at the service stripe. Kokal was able to go on a nice service run that really bumped the Bombers' momentum up and was able to carry them to that big set win in set number 1, but we were tied up there throughout a majority of that set and playing it within 1 or 2 points. So definitely something to keep your eye on here in set number 2, as the first serve will go for a Bombers point. 1-0 they lead. This is Knowles now. Back serving, this one set middle, fought for at the net. This battle will be won by Elby up there. I believe that's Elby, no, excuse me, that's Sloan. Knowles' third serve this time will sail out of bounds, so that'll be a side out for BPC. As that serve will be good for an ace for the Spartans. That's number 30 back there, Miley Chenoweth. Able to get Bushnell tied back up at 2. Another nice hard serve there. That one clips the top of the net, drops down. Nice recovery there by Macomb, but Field isn't able to get back to her feet in time. Nice looking serve there from Chenoweth. She's able to put the Spartans ahead. Chenoweth serve this time. Looks like Macomb might have been out of rotation, as the whistle was blew before that serve even left Chenoweth's hands. This one dropped back down hard by the Bombers. Sent to the outside for Taylor, hits it off the side of her hands, and that'll be a side out for Macomb. Baldy will come back to serve now for the Bombers, trailing by 1. Again, Macomb was able to win the first set by 12. Nice hustle here by Bushnell, but once again, not able to get it back through. Service point for Baldy. And that serve will go out of bounds. So once again, we see this Spartans team able to hang with Macomb in the early stretches of this set as well. Coulter, high looping serve. Ball is there to dig it up. This one's set to the middle for Elby. Finds home for that one in the back row. Kill for Elby. As Thompson and Lyles will check back in. Lyles back to serve. This one dug up. Beekman's able to punch it through. This one Knowles over for Thompson. Sends the free ball across. Back over to Bushnell. Beekman once again up to the middle through the blocks. Nice backside defense there by Thompson. Able to keep it up. Field taps it up. Fought for at the net. That battle won by Elby. And we're going to have a lift called on the Bushnell side. So that's how Macomb will take a 1-point lead. 6-5 now. Service point for Lyles. Lyles, the serve will be a bit of a mispass there. That'll be good for an ace for Brooklyn Lyles. Lead up to 2 now for Macomb. Beekman sets it out to the outside. Baldy's there on the Bombers side. This one for Field. Nice hit there. Coulter trying to do something with it. Can't do much there. As the Bombers are starting to rally here now. 8-5 they lead. Again, 25-13 in the first set. Eight to 5. Beekman taps it up. This one, Lyles quick to the middle for Elby, and she will hit it into the net. Hitting air and a Bushnell side out will set back Beekman to serve. Bushnell trailing by 2. This is going to be a free ball. Taylor's there. Might have been out of bounds there. Lyles plays it. Elby bumps it back across for Thompson. Thompson, nice spot for that free ball. Man, I don't think she tried to do that, but just a perfect home there for Claire Thompson. Just right in that back row, right where nobody was. This one, a little miss hit there, has to go into the Bushnell bench to save it. And that's going to be Chenoweth helping it out, keeping it alive. Another quick set to the middle for Elby, who will drop it back down. Another kill for Josie Elby. As we'll see another ace there for Field. Macomb up 11-6 now. This is kind of the point in the set number 1 where we saw the Bombers start to pull away. This pass will go into the net. Elby trying to drop it back down, will hit it off the top of the tape. So that'll be another Bushnell side out as Emery Seward will check in for Macomb. 11-7, Taylor's serve will fall just a bit short. Starbuck with the serve. Beekman will set to the outside. This one tapped across. Up to the middle. Kepin will help it through. A little bit of miscommunication there on the BPC side, but Chenoweth will get the free ball across. This one up to Lyles. Set to the outside. Kepin able to hit over tops of the blocks. Jousted for at the net. It's going to be a bump set to the outside. Kepin reloads. Hits that one partially off the tops of the blocks. Beekman brings it outside for Chenoweth. A little bit of issues here for the Bombers as Kevin will keep it alive. Almost clipped the top of the ceiling there. And it'll end in a BPC kill Nice job there by both sides, able to stick with that one, and it ends in a Spartans kill and point. Lyles sets this one outside. Thompson hits it down the line, and that's good for a Bombers kill. Claire Thompson able to get the side out back for Macomb. 13-8, 5-point lead. Kukala, serve will go off Coulter. Beekman sets to the outside. That one hit through the blocks. That's Aubrey English there for BPC. Able to make something happen there, and the Spartans will continue to keep this set number 2 rather close. 13-9, they just trail by 4. Again, lost set number 1 by 12, and that's going to be an ace. Nice job there on the short serve. We'll go for a BPC ace. Another short serve. Baldy's able to get to this one this time. Keppen hits it off the top of the net. Ball will be returned right back to Keppen's lap. She'll return to the outside and just punch it through. This one up to Beekman. Outside Chenoweth will hit it high, deep and out of bounds. Bombers side out on the hitting error. Knowles on the serve. This is going to be a deep free ball. I think that would have landed in bounds. Nice job by Baldy, able to stick with it. This is going to have to be a free ball by Sloan to return. This one, pass will go into the net. I think we got a Bomber in the net. We do. (14-11). Just a 3-point lead for Macomb. Chenoweth, nice serve there. Fields able to keep it up. Konkala back out to field, off the blocks. Almost dropped down. Nice job there by Chenoweth in the back row. Bump to the outside once again. This is Natasha Lynn now on the tip, and she's able to score the point there for the Bombers. LB will check back in. Sloan will take a seat on the bench. Baldy will come back to serve. Baldy's serve might have been sailing out of bounds there. Beekman gets it up for Taylor. Nice job there with the left. Able to keep it on the inside of the out stick. Field looking for a deep attack once again, but can't keep that one in bounds. We saw Field in set number 1. She was able to hit one of those from way outside the net. As that one will be bumped under the net. 15-13 now, and that's going to force a timeout out of Macomb. We'll keep it here for this one. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron LB Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Since 1960, Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb, Illinois, the Old Dairy is serving soup, salads, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. So another hitting error there for the Bombers. will bring BPC within one. 15-14 is our score. Coulter back to serve. Kokalo will set this one all the way to the outside for Field, partially off the blocks. Coulter is able to help it through there. Kokala back to the outside. Lynn taps it through. Natasha Lynn comes through with a big kill for Macomb. As BPC was starting to build a little bit of momentum there, Lyles and Thompson will check back in. Lynn and Kokala will take a seat on the bench. 16-14. Bombers up 2 now. Lyles, short serve, Chenoweth's there. Back to the outside once again. Baldy's able to keep it up. Lyles will set for Field. Field ran up to it, just couldn't get the steps on it. And now Bushnell will have a chance to tie us up at 16. This set really shaping up a lot differently than we saw in set number 1. As that serve will fly right and out of bounds. And that's going to be an ace for Baldy. Not much bigger time in this set for that. Excuse me, that's Lyles back there, my bad. Actually, that's not even Lyles, that's Seward back serving. Man, we are really all over the place here tonight. This is Lyles now with the set. Out for Thompson. Chenoweth there. Beekman will just bring it to the middle, up over the tops of the blocks. Baldy will come up, set to the outside. Keppen on the attack, and that'll be good for a Bombers kill. Another nice serve there by Seward. This one kept alive. Lyles will bump set. LB trying to send the free ball, just hit it into the tops of the net. (19-16), 3-point lead for Macomb. Mariah Taylor back serving for the Spartans. Taylor, short serve. LB goes to a knee to keep it up. Thompson will hit it through in the middle. Beekman keeps it alive. This one back to the middle once again. That one pushed through by Krebs. Baldy outside. Keppen. Big attack there by Reva Keppen. Is able to pick up one more kill while she's at it. (20-16). Good year. LB, hard serve there, splits the gap in the back row of the Spartans defense. As that'll go down for a service ace. Macomb just 4 points away now from closing out this game and this set. 21-16, LB, another nice serve there. Chenoweth keeps it up. This pass will go into the net. Thompson drops it back down and good. 22-16, as we'll have a timeout called here by BPC. We will keep you here for this one, face-to-face over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin, State Farm, Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. King Family Chiropractic with locations in Bushnell and Macomb. Support all areas student athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set up an appointment, call 309-837-6932. They also perform DOT/CDO physicals for just $85. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. WIU football also just picked up a win here this past weekend, their first one in quite some time, able to knock off McKendree. Hopefully one of a few here this season for Leathernecks football. Lyles will set to the middle. This one will be a bit hard there for Sloan. As she will hit it out of bounds, 22-17. Side out for BPC. Lyles back outside. Keppen once again, and she'll hit it a bit long as well. Bushnell sticking around here late. Had the lead cut down to 4, 22-18. Baldy takes control of that one in the back row. They'll reload to Keppen once again, and this time she'll drop it home. Nice bounce back there for Keppen. Just took a little bit off of her swing. I was able to drop it right in front of the back row of BPC. This is Quikala. Back serving for Macomb. This hit partially off the blocks by English. Quikala will bump set. Copen will have to push it across from way out. Chenoweth is there. Back to the middle. English once again trying to drop it home. Keppen will push it over for Sloan. Outside Chenoweth, up over the blocks. Baldy, Quikala into the middle of Sloan. Way out of bounds on hitting error. Kind of hit that one as she was coming down, it looked like. Ball was already behind her. 23-19. Macomb still hangs on to their 4-point advantage, just 2 points away from closing out the set and the match, of course. Quikala outside, as that one's going to be another hitting error for the Bombers. Pushes Bushnell up to 20. Again, the Spartans making things interesting here late in set number 2. Quikala set to the outside, and nice job there by Sloan, able to get the Bombers back on track. Now on to match point. Field and Knowles will check in. Knowles will come back to serve. I believe she got us kicked off here in this set, so the Bombers are back through their rotation once again. 24-20, Knowles serve will go off Coulter. That pass will go out of bounds, so it'll be a 2-set win for the Bombers JV squad, 25-13, 25-20. The scores go. Of course, we will have the varsity contest on in just one moment. If you're new here, first time listening, which I don't know if there would, these are two teams that we cover quite often, so it should be a lot of our concurrent viewers here in tonight. But if this is your first time, the way this will work is we will end this stream, and basically about 3 to 5 minutes before game time on the varsity side, we'll get that stream kicked off and going. Basically just go down to our YouTube channel and click on the little icon down there. That'll take you to it. And then once again, be looking for that basically about 3 to 5 minutes before game time. So for John Burton and Dylan on the camera, this has been TSSR Game Time Live presentation of Bombers and Spartans Volleyball.